The United Kingdom's Ministry of Defense latest intelligence update on Ukraine, June 17, 2023. Since the start of Ukrainian counteroffensive operations in southern Ukraine, Russia has reinforced its attack helicopter force in the region. Imagery shows that over 20 extra Russian helicopters deployed to Berdyansk airport, approximately 100 kilometers behind the front line. In the constant contest between aviation measures and countermeasures, it is likely that Russia has gained a temporary advantage in southern Ukraine, especially with attack helicopters employing longer-range missiles against ground targets. The Institute for the Study of War, Russian Offensive Campaign Assessment. Ukrainian forces continued counteroffensive actions on at least 4 sectors of the front on June 17. The Russian Ministry of Defense and other Russian sources claimed that Ukrainian forces conducted localized ground attacks west and south of Crimea. Ukrainian Deputy Defense Minister Hanna Maliar stated that Ukrainian forces continue counteroffensive operations near Bakhmut, and Russian sources claimed that Ukrainian forces attacked on the northern and southern outskirts of Bakhmut. The Russian Ministry of Defense and other Russian sources also claimed that Russian forces repelled limited Ukrainian ground attacks on the Avdiivka-Donetsk city line. Ukrainian forces continued counteroffensive operations south, southwest, and southeast of Velika Novosilka, near the administrative border between western Donetsk and eastern Zaporizhia oblasts. Ukrainian forces also conducted counteroffensive operations southwest and southeast of Orikhiv in western Zaporizhia Oblast. Maliar also stated that Ukrainian forces advanced up to 2 kilometers in multiple unspecified directions in southern Ukraine. The Institute for the Study of War key takeaways today. A delegation representing 7 African states met with Russian President Vladimir Putin in St. Petersburg following a meeting with Ukrainian President Zelensky on June 16 to propose a generalized peace plan focused on resuming international trade. The Kremlin will likely exploit this proposal to promote Russian information operations aiming to slow Western security assistance to Ukraine, and has not demonstrated any intent to meaningfully engage with any peace process. Wagner Group financier Yevgeny Prigozhin continued to signal his disinterest in formally subordinating the Wagner private military company to the Russian Ministry of Defense. Russian forces conducted limited ground attacks on the Kupiansk-Svatov-Kreminna line, and Ukrainian forces reportedly conducted localized ground attacks west and south of Kreminna. Russian forces and Ukrainian forces continued limited attacks in the Bakhmut area and on the Avdiivka-Donetsk city line. Russian forces continued offensive operations near Vuhledar, likely in response to Ukrainian territorial gains in the area on June 16. Ukrainian forces continued counteroffensive operations near the administrative border between western Donetsk and eastern Zaporizhia oblasts. Russian sources claimed that Ukrainian forces intensified attacks in western Zaporizhia Oblast. The Kremlin continues efforts to gradually mobilize Russia's defense industrial base. Russian officials are planning several infrastructure projects connecting occupied Zaporizhia Oblast to occupied Crimea, likely to secure new ground lines of communication for the Russian grouping in southern Ukraine.